As a security leader, your responsibilities don't stop at hiring. To build a strong personnel security posture, you need to manage people across their entire employment lifecycle, from onboarding and internal role changes to their eventual departure. Each phase presents unique risks, and your job is to ensure policies and processes are in place to enforce proper access control, accountability, and secure transitions. Let's walk through how you apply security at each of these critical touchpoints. The moment a new employee is welcomed into the organization, your security practices must kick in. Start by ensuring identity proofing has been completed. You must verify their identity and confirm all pre-employment checks are cleared before access is granted. Work with IT and HR to provision access based on role, following the principle of least privilege. Only give them the permissions they need to perform their current duties. Avoid blanket access or default group assignments that could expose sensitive systems unnecessarily. Make sure each new hire completes security onboarding training, including acceptable use policies, password management, data handling, and reporting procedures for incidents or suspicious behavior. Finally, ensure they formally acknowledge security policies as part of their orientation. This sets clear expectations from day one and creates a defensible trail of compliance. Internal movement, whether a promotion, lateral transfer, or department switch, is often overlooked as a security risk. You need to treat it just like onboarding. First, trigger a reassessment of access rights. As soon as the transfer is approved, remove permissions that are no longer relevant and only assign access tied to the new responsibilities. This reduces the risk of privilege creep, a common cause of insider threats. Coordinate with department managers, HR, and IT to ensure changes are captured in your access control system and are tracked through change management logs. Also, reinforce security responsibilities tied to the new role. If someone moves from a general staff position into an administrator or high-risk role, schedule additional training and ensure they understand the elevated responsibilities and risks. Whether it's voluntary or involuntary, every termination must be executed with urgency and precision from a security standpoint. Start by ensuring immediate revocation of access. Coordinate with HR and IT to deactivate accounts, badges, remote access, and any personal or shared credentials. Retrieve all organizational assets, including laptops, mobile devices, Idaho cards, and storage devices. You should also verify that any locally stored data has been securely returned or wiped in accordance with your data retention and destruction policy. If the employee had elevated privileges, perform a risk assessment and audit their recent activity. Look for unusual behavior, large data transfers, or configuration changes. And don't forget the final step. Reiterate post-employment obligations, such as non-disclosure agreements or data confidentiality requirements. This should happen during the exit interview and be reinforced in writing. So, what's your leadership takeaway? The way you manage onboarding, transfers, and terminations reflects your commitment to secure personnel management. At each phase, your responsibility is to grant only necessary access tied to job function. Remove or adjust access promptly during transitions. Revoke and monitor access immediately upon departure. Reinforce training and policy awareness at each step. Your diligence ensures that employees remain trusted, custodians of your organization's assets throughout their life cycle, and that they leave without taking access or data with them.